Good morning everyone and welcome back to another vlog. Hope you're all doing well. I'm talking a little bit quieter because we are up really early this morning. It's 5:15 at the moment and that can only mean one thing. We're going eventing! I can't wait, honestly. We are off to Aston with Cody in the Novice and it's our first event of the season. Finally! After having Bovington cancelled, we're starting our season really late this year, but I'm very excited to be getting out there again, finally. But first, there is a coffee needed, and also we need to pack up the bits that we've got here in the car, and then we'll be going to the yard. So I'll probably see you when we get to the yard. Right, we just made it to the yard. And I might say 5 minutes earlier than planned, which is it's normally the other way around. Very good for us. I'm going to pack up the lorry and then possibly sponge bath Cody, depending on how dirty he is, which I'm about to see. A bit worried because he's been quite messy lately, but let's have a look. Good morning, you two. Hello, handsome boy. Looks like you've had a row. Hello. Hello, you kept all your platties in. What good boy. Let's see the damage. Oh, it looks okay. It looks okay. A few little speckles. As long as it's not a whole leg, then it's fine. You pulled your bed down for a pillow. Your rug down for a pillow, did you look? You thought I best lay on that instead of laying on my bed. Oh, a little few speckles, but nothing too drastic. Right, the lorry is all, if I can turn around, packed. Tack's in, as you guys have seen. My bits and bobs in there with pads. Everything's all done. Just got to lock the tack locker and then get Cody ready now. Time for a little bit of a sponge bath, I think, Codes. Brush off first. A few speckles. Here. Not too bad. One clean pony. Oh, I missed a spot. One sec. Take two. One clean pony. Right, let's get you booted up, Codes, and go. All ready. Let's get going, Codes. Right, we are off. A couple of minutes late, but I left quite a bit of time to get there, so hopefully with no traffic we should be all alright. It's a lovely morning actually. Sun's shining, as you can see through the lorry window there, and yeah, very excited. Not nervous at all today. Feel quite relaxed. I mean, Cody's quite experienced at novice level, so we should be okay. And I like it at Aston as well. It's nice course. But yeah, I'm going to put the phone down now before I get car sickness. Right, just got to the event. What time is it actually? 10 minutes early, so that's good. Just got to see how Cody is, and then I'll go and get my hats tagged. I've got a new hat, so I've got to get one tagged at least, and I'll take the other one over just in case. and I don't know if we sign in now, because obviously last year we were doing it at the gate but we didn't do that, so I'll go and sign in or whatever. Not sure what's the dealio anymore. Hello, Mr. Cody Cuts. We at a party, are we? What's happened to your head collar? Sit back. One behind your plaits. Hi. Right, I'm gonna sign us in and go and do all the bits. Right, gonna figure out everything. Mum's gonna hand graze you, okay? I've not been here since they've had this grass arena, but this used to be where the lorries parked. And they've got this show jumping arena now on the grass. Looks very fancy. I'm not really sure where I'm going for this hat tag, but hopefully I'll find the secretary's tent soon. I'm guessing it might be in the by the dressage arenas, hopefully. Okay, so hat is tagged. Didn't need to do my other one because that's still done from last year, and we're still not doing the sign-in thing. Last year we did it at the entrance to the lorry park. You had your number in the front of your lorry, but this year they didn't do it, so I wondered if we were back to the normal, like taking their passports and signing in at the secretary's tent, but still not doing that yet again. So all done, everything's all sorted. Just got to give Cody his Carmen cookies at 10 past 10, and then get him ready about half 10. Get my times mixed up. Yeah, 10:30 we're starting to tack him up, and then 22 I'll get ready, and at about 10 to 11, Jesus, can you tell that early morning is getting to me now? At about 10 to 11 I'll get on, because my times are basically 11:30 for dressage, and it's a little bit of a walk over here, so just mooch on over. So yeah, but basically the dressage on a surface, show jumping on grass this time, and yeah, I'm feeling quite confident. I'm just going to run through my test again to make sure, and yeah, that's it. Mum and Cody just chilling. You don't want any grass, Cody? Oh, you want a tea, that's why. So this is a bit chilly. Can I have a sip of tea, Mum? Yeah, a party. Look at his gorgeous face. Gorgeous face. I've just heard that they're doing a coursework in 5 minutes, so I've been hand grazing Cody whilst Mum and Dad had a little mooch around, but I've summoned them back so I can quickly try and walk the course, because obviously it is much easier and better if you can walk the course and make sure you've got all the distances right, especially when you've got a diddy pony like mine. Make sure I get all the stridings and everything. So yes, I'm going to try and whiz around it in a minute. So hopefully you guys would have got a little bit of the gist of that course. It's a little bit twisty and turnbacky, but that's fine. That's what we worked on in our lesson quite a lot, and I quite prefer those because it keeps me on my toes and makes sure that I keep riding around the corners. Yeah, obviously the last course I did out of anything was at Bicton, and it was 120, and it was a 3-star course, so that sort of looked quite doable there. Obviously I still need to make sure that I keep canter and make sure that I'm practicing ready for the bigger courses. But yeah, I feel quite confident with that. I know what I need to do, and yeah, the ground's quite good. I think we'll just need small studs with a little point on them, just to make sure that he's not slipping. The ground has been quite hard lately, but they have aerated and watered all of it, so it feels okay. I would prefer it to be slightly more cushiony, but it's not at the point where I'm worried at all. So I'm just going back now to give him his first ever minty common cookie. I think I'll give him 1.5 because I've got quite a bit of time in between. So let's see how he likes the minty ones. So these are the minty Carmen cookies that we're trying for the first time. He loves the original flavour, but lots of you will know Cody absolutely loves a Polo, so we thought we'd try this for a Carmen cookie. I'm going to give him 1.5. Let's see if he likes them. So, ooh, they smell a little bit minty and not too strong. It smells quite delicious actually. New flavour, Cody, minty Carmen cookies. Oh, says yes. I like those. You like those? Oh, do they get the Cody seal of approval? I think so. So, as some of you may know, I picked these up in my Lemure haul video. They do the original flavour mint, carrot and apple. So we thought we'd go for original and mint if you watched that video. If you haven't watched that video yet, go and check it out because we get some of the really nice summer, spring collections. And I've actually got the top on today. And we got mum some bits and you some bits, didn't we? So go check out that video after this if you haven't seen it already. And the link's in the description of that, and I'll leave it in this one too for the Carmen cookies. Just getting Cody ready now. I'm going to pop a little bit of baby oil on his nose and his eyes to make him look extra shiny because it's not sunny. Obviously you can't do it when it's sunny because it could burn their nose and skin, but it's cloudy today. So pop a little bit of oil on the cloth and just wipe around their eyes. It just helps the black to come out a little bit more. Okay, nice eyes, a little bit on the nose. Hi. Hiya.
Alright, on me tube. I was going to say I'm waiting for that. Oh my god,
Gives it a little shine. Now to the other side. This is as much extra grooming you can do on a grey because you can't really do quarter markings or anything, so shiny eyes and shiny nose is as good as you're gonna get. Good boy. Very smart, baby. Look how smart you look. Extra shiny. Right, now Cody is all groomed. I'm gonna come in and just get myself ready and then we'll tack up and get going. But we're doing well for time, so that's good. Okay, ready in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! So I'm all ready. Just got to put my gloves on, but I'm gonna tack Cody up now. So, yes, got everything on, all done. Right, smart boy all ready. Just put my gloves on and get on. Looks very dopey. Look, dopey codes. I bet he'll spike up when I get on him. That was the best one yet. Right, we're going up. Ooh. His thumb is up. Okay, so here I am getting ready to go into the dressage and just entering now. So Cody got a little bit excited down the centre line trying to do medium there, as you guys might be able to see, but I got a 7 for that and the comment was just straight. There we go, straight into a serpentine. I will add that Cody did see the cross country and hear the cross country at this point, so he really tensed up, and he was trying to look over at the cross country the whole time. So we got a 6 for that and just says tense and more suppleness needed. Then we come to our first medium trot. I've got a 7 for this and the comment was good elevation but a tight neck. So that's fair. I agree with all of the comments. Then we had a canter transition at supposedly at C. I got 6.5 for cutting the corner and it was late. Then a medium canter circle at B. And he was not really supple at this point. We got a 7, but I could have been more pleased with it. It was a little bit quarters in for my liking. Then we come back and loop to the track to do a counter canter, and I got a 6.5 for this, and it just says that it needed to be more balanced and onto his hind legs a bit more. And then coming to the halt, which we got 7 for. No comment for that. I was pleased with the halt, but he did look. Then a 7 for the rein back. It says just correct, rein back. I was pleased with the rein back. He was a little bit looky, but other than that was pretty good. I was really pleased with this walk. And then we got a 7 for our free walk. But I was really disappointed because someone went through the cross country literally right at the end. Otherwise it would have been a much nicer, there you go, you can see it would have been an even better free walk, and you see he's trying to look over to the left there, but it is what it is. Then we got a 7 for our walk and said active steps. I could have been a bit more pleased with those. They could have been a bit more relaxed. Then into the serpentine on this rein, and he got quite a bit tense here, I think just from hearing someone else on the cross country. Started to rush and I was struggling to hold him together, to be honest. We got a 6, it says tight neck and rushing, which I totally agree with. Then we come across to our second medium trot, which I was so pleased with. We got an 8 and it says good elevation. I was pleased. It could have been a little bit more up in the frame, but the actual steps were really pleased. Then we come into second canter. Again, where he was tense, he wasn't actually very reactive off the leg, so it was supposed to be at A and it was late. We got a 6 for that. Then into the medium canter, it says hurried and leaning in, which I totally agree with. I knew that that was going to be the case when I was doing that there. Then we come into a loop again to the counter canter, and again he was tense, so he wasn't really being very reactive off my legs, so he was late back to the track. And then we come down the centre line, again trying to keep him together and not too tense. He got a 6.5 because his quarters were a little bit in, and the halt wasn't very square, so overall quite pleased with that test. We got 7, 6.5, 6.5 and 6.5 for our collectives. It wasn't too bad. I was fairly pleased with it, but I thought it could have been a little bit more relaxed considering how nice he went in the warm-up. He could have been a little bit more supple, but it is our first one and we did have cross country to battle going on in the side, so yeah.
It's come out and I'm fairly pleased with that. The cross country, he could see people going on the cross country, so every time he heard something over there he was like oh! So he was a little bit stiff in the neck, but no major mistakes. Overall I'm pleased he didn't blow up. The warm-up was brilliant, and then we had a few, he was a little bit late to his transitions, just again he was just quite distracted in the test, so I'm not expecting great marks, but I'm pleased that he didn't have a hissy fit in there anyway. So we're just off to bring him back. I've got to quickly put my trainers on and get walking the cross country course, and Mum's gonna chill and then possibly might start getting him ready if I'm not back for the show jumping. Whew, okay, so obviously you guys would have seen my little debrief of the dressage. So I also forgot to say that last halt was not the best, but anyway, I tried to make him square up, but he wouldn't move. He was like, So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna salute. So I've been here for like 10 minutes now. Anyway, I'm just going over to walk the cross country whilst Mum is cooling him off and untacking him. So I've got about 40 minutes to walk the course, ideally. I mean, I can be a little bit later if Mum starts getting him ready, but I would prefer to be back. So I've got the Lucasade Sport at the ready. Obviously you guys, if you've seen my videos before, will know that I should be sponsored by Lucasade Sport, because they literally keep me going at my events all day long, keep me nice and hydrated, because I do get dehydrated, and keep the energy up. But I'll probably be puffy the next time that you see me. Here we go. So the course is 4 minutes 52, as you would have just seen, which I'm quite pleased with, not too long. So hopefully we'll be able to be fairly swift. It's quite a flat course as well, so that's good. So I've just seen my dressage score, and I'm really pleased with that, considering he was a little bit tense in the neck, and also I'm against like a ton of professionals. He scored a 33.5 and it's currently saying 6th, but I think there's still quite a while to go, so I'm sure we'll drop down. But 33.5, I'm very, very pleased, because I thought it was going to be high 30s with the amount of professionals here, and comparing it to mine, it didn't look very good. But yeah, very pleased. So I've just finished walking the course, and I think it looks really lovely. I think it looks very inviting and perfect for our first run. Suits Cody, it's more twisty and tight. It seems that the bigger horses are having trouble getting to the time. Obviously they're big strides, but then it's twisty turny, so harder for them to collect up. I think Cody will actually be nimble enough to just like not change the rhythm, to just sort of keep galloping at everything. I'm just going to keep galloping at everything and let him naturally sit back. So if I can push for the time and see how he's feeling, if I can, you know, be very clever with how small he is and how I can twist and turn him very easily with keeping that gallop going the whole way round, then we might have a chance of getting a placing. So that's my plan. It would be nice. He's feeling fairly fit. He's not at his peak, because we are aiming him for his peak fitness at Intermediate Masters at Nunny, which is in June. So he's not at his peak fitness yet, but it's flat here and it's only 4 minutes 52. So I think he should be absolutely fine with that. and the ground is impeccable. So pleased. Big thanks to Aston for aerating and watering the ground, because it's perfect out there. It's nice and cushiony, it's not hard at all, and but it's not boggy or anything, so just perfect for their leggies, which is great, especially when you have a 16-year-old eventer. I feel totally not nervous today or anything, just trying to enjoy it. I did really enjoy the dressage. It was a bit tense at the start, but warm-up was beautiful. So pleased with the warm-up. And then obviously cross country, you could see the cross country from the arena, and some people were coming through the water, and he was like, oh my god, cross country. So he just kept looking over that direction, so lost the suppleness, and then didn't get the transitions bang on the markers. But 33.5 I'm mega pleased with. I really thought it was going to be a lot harsher marked. Anyway, yeah, so we do have a chance if I go quick. There's a good boy. Hello, Cody. You having a nice munch? Are you? Hello. That course looks very fun out there. Just your type of course. It does. You're a clever boy, getting your dressage score. Good boy. We've had a slight tap malfunction, as in stud tap. Basically it's gone really blunt, so Mum's just gone over to the farrier because there's one stud that she can't get in. Our farrier came yesterday, so he tapped them, but I don't know why, there's one just wouldn't go, so she's gone over to the farrier, and I'm just going to get ready. Not that it takes long, so I've already got changed, but just put my number and my jacket on and my hat and my boots. Clear. Cody was such a good boy, he saved me in a couple of places. Just having a graze now, we've washed him down and just relaxed him, but oh my god, I'm so pleased. So pleased. I did have a few iffy moments that he got me out of, but clear round, mega chuffed. He was so awesome. I'm so pleased with him. Honestly, I love riding this horse around an event. It's like putting on a pair of old slippers. Neck codes. Sorry, putting on a pair of your slippers, not old slippers. Anyway, I can't wait to get out on the cross country on him now. Should be quite fun for us. We're currently, I think, in 5th or 6th still. But like I said earlier, there's quite a lot of riders that have got nice horses and flashy horses, so if they go clearing inside the time, then we're on our 33.5, and I'm going to try my best to stay on it if I can. But we'll see how he feels and how he's galloping and how the course is going. But yeah, I couldn't be more pleased with the first 2 phases. Well, I could be a little bit more pleased with the dressage just if he'd have focused on me a little bit more, but it's his first one back, so can't blame him for being a bit distracted seeing the cross country. Anyway, I'm gonna hand graze him now. I'm just taking his plats out, and then I'll change his studs in the front to being a little bit more, and then we'll be getting ready to go cross country. Exciting. Right, I've just had a quick cheeky Mr. Kipling cupcake, well, tea cake, a little bit of extra energies, and I need to get ready, so here we go in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Brand new hat on, some white tape on it this time, a little bit of extra zhuzh. I really need to get one that matches this. This is a Shire's cross country base layer, and I cannot find a hat silk to match it. I don't even know if they do it. They might even do it and I just haven't seen it. But I would really love to get one that matches. So if any of you know where I can get it, please let me know in the comments below. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my stopwatch. It's a bit loose. Obviously my wrists are shock in the winter. Anyway, right, let's get Cody tacked up. Just one more minute. He's like, can I just have one more minute of smoothie time? Come on, Cody, you've got to keep going.
Oh,
You wouldn't have thought he'd get so excited for cross country, would you? Alright, last bit. It's not long. 4 minutes 52. Yes. Not long. And it's flat. It's flat.
1, 2, 3.
Hold on.
that stride. And a 4-time Torrento moves up to 7. Number 185 is in the start box now. Lucy Buckley in the place on board her own 16-year-old Bay Gelding. Amarula the third. Sophie Callard completes double clear. 31 dressage. Fourth place is what they headed out cross country with. So Sophie Callard took 5 minutes to cross the country, picking up 3.2 time penalties. All said, it just drops them outside of the top 10, but very respectable 11th place there for Sophie Callard and Brookfield, not so innocent. And a Forsyth flies through the cadenza eventing hollow. Millie Webb and Shannondale Codis given a very good account of themselves here at Aston the Wolds. In all 3 phases, it was 33.5 from dressage. It was clear show jumping. They were in 4th place when they exited the start box, and they have confidently gone through the finish flag, stopping the clock. Just wait for the technology to catch up with Millie. News in. Millie Webb, Shannondale Codis retain that 4th place, having completed 2 seconds under the optimum time. Well,
Oh my god, what a round. Clear inside the time. Yeah, that's round suited Cody to a T, and the ground was literally foot perfect, so I thought, why not, let's go for it. And I just kept him in a galloping rhythm the whole way round and let him sort of adjust his canter to the fences, and he just gave me a super round. 2 seconds inside the time. I also lost both my stirrups on the last 2 fences, and I knew I was close. I knew I was pretty much there, but I couldn't slow up. So I was like, okay, Mills, you're just gonna have to sit and not fall off. Just don't fall off over the last 2. And yeah, no, it was fine. So luckily we got a good stride and he jumped them nicely, so it was all right. But yeah, absolutely mega day. Had lots of fun, haven't we? It's been very chilled and relaxed and lots of fun. So yeah, I'm tired now, but
Best first season event ever.
yeah, best first one yet. Last year we had a good one for the first one at Bovington, but I had one down in show jumping and also had time cross country, so this beats last year so far, so fingers crossed we can have a good season again. Mum's just getting him cooled off. He actually recovered like really well. He stopped puffing and he was just quite chill when we got back to the lorry, so I was really pleased with that. And just washed him off, and then Mum's just walking him round for a minute until his body cools down and his breathing is better, and then we'll take off his boots and Stetson put on his ice boots. But yeah, I've now got to tidy up all of this mess, and there's quite a bit of a mess in the lorry as well. So the final scores are in, and after finishing on my dressage score of 33.5, we have came 4th. So I'm really pleased with that, considering the amount of horses that were here and professionals. And obviously little bits of improve on the dressage, but couldn't have gone better with the show jumping and cross country. So well worth the long journey here. It took us 2 hours 45 to get here. So yeah, early start, late finish for us, but definitely worth it. And I really like it here. It's really nice, isn't it?
It's a really lovely event, I have to say. I think it's really lovely. The ground's been beautifully looked after, hasn't it?
Yeah, the cross country ground was absolutely perfect, which is why I really went for it in the cross country. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I love it, Aston. It's just a shame it's a little bit far, so we only come here if we really have to, but I've been here quite a lot before with grooming for Victoria, so I always love coming back. But we're just going to collect the dressage sheet and any prizes. I don't know what the prize giving is, and also
there's a stand here. Mum said they do some good blue hat silk, so see if I can get one to match with my base layer. Ooh, I'm trying to sit on a swingy chair, so this may not go very well. But ooh, here is my test. Oh, it's a bit windy. Try and pause if you can, guys. Oh, the awkward. Okay, there we go. So a few 7s, got an 8, a few 6.5s, and just a couple of 6s. Right, I haven't read what it says yet. But yeah, quite pleased with that. I can't remember if I said, but someone's made an appeal in one of the sections, so the prizes weren't ready, so it got checked, so we need to collect that. If I've won any money, I don't know what prizes I've won or what, if I have or not. So we're just going back to the lorry to take Cody's ice boots off and put his cooling clay on, and then we'll pop him in the lorry and we'll go and grab the prize and then we'll go. It's about 4 o'clock now, so it's been quite a while since we woke up this morning. I think we're going to grab some dinner on the way home. There's a KFC. Home time for Mr. Cody. Good boy. Had a great day, Codes, haven't we? Right, I think that the prizes are all ready to be collected now, so me and Mum and Dad are just going over to get them. Cody's in the lorry, as you would have seen, and then we'll get going. So yeah, I'm ready to go to sleep. But yeah, we're on our way over to grab the prizes now, and then it will be the end of our first event of the season. So couldn't have asked for a much better first event. Very pleased with my pony. Thank you very much. Thank you for being so patient. £85. Nicer, is it? Mr. Cody, are you ready to go home? Yeah? Should we go home now? Okay. Right, we just stopped on the M40 to get a KFC. So we're going to go and get it. I'm very hungry now, so yeah. I did say if we did well that I'd get KFC, and we did do well, so thanks. Bon appetit.
Really?
Hi everyone, future Millie here. I've just been editing the event vlog and I've realised I didn't do an outro or anything. We had a bit of an eventful end to our day. Unfortunately, after we got dinner, the lorry broke down on the A34 due to overheating. I think we found out that now we have a bit of a leak in our water, so we had to pull over in a lorry lay-by which was right on the edge of the road, and Mum had to keep going out when there was a gap of cars to fill up the water tank and wait for it to cool. Then we managed to get it started after waiting for about an hour, and then we went to fill up our water canisters again at Cheevy Services after that. And so yeah, it was a really stressful evening getting home, but we did get home safe. Luckily Cody was a really good boy. He wasn't fussed by anything, and all the big lorries going past, like literally right behind him, shaking the lorry, everything. It was quite scary actually, but luckily we all got back safe. Also just realised, please excuse my face. I had a bit of an incident with a branch this morning on my hack, so I will not elaborate too much about that, but branch 1. Yeah, so I didn't end up filming anything else other than the KFC was the last thing, but it did put a bit of a dampener on what was an absolutely brilliant day. I'm so proud of Cody. He was absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to get back out on him again. We are hoping to go to Tweezerdown in the Intermediate Novice next, so that will be at the end of May.
But I hope that you guys enjoyed watching our first event of 2022. I'm so pleased to be back out eventing again and can't wait for the next ones. There's Freya eventing, doing her first ever one-day event, coming very, very soon. So don't forget to subscribe and turn your notices on and give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye!